challenge and leave with glory and incredible prizes. It's time to join the competition. Sign up now on PS5.
PlayStation.
A live toda bugada.
Protect your eyes styling under the sun. Blue light glasses while you're gaming, having fun. Zenny's got affordable eyewear for all warriors and monsters alike. Evo sunglasses, available now.
Cara, esse aí vai até que começou cedo, né?
Welcome back to Evo Japan 2025. You've seen that we've switched it up, man. Majin Obama joining the couch, I think for the first time today, yeah?
Had to check in, bro. Had to check in. I've been places, I've seen some crazy stuff, man. I'm a different person, bro. But the same Evo Japan madness every year. This pool's going on. We got, what, how many games? 5 games plus 2 team tournaments?
Yeah.
Yep. So there's a lot, man, a lot of variety of competition going on right now. You guys have been watching some of the matches going on in multitude of games all day long. What have you seen so far today, Viram?
We've been seeing quite a bit of Stride. We've been seeing KOF. We've been seeing a little bit of Tekken, and we've got some more Tekken right now.
Oh, yeah. I was definitely looking at this behind us. Like, as you were talking, I was looking at it right here. I'm happy it's right in front of us. Tetsu, I believe, just recently got signed to Falcons, if I'm not mistaken. So
yeah, people trying to make moves for these EWC qualifier events like this. Tetsu out here representing right now, cooking with this Claudio at the wall. Working Lydia, trying to get the other wall on the other side.
What a pickup.
Oh, my God. All that just to drop the axe kick on our OC. But it was like just like a little loop. What happened? Damos.
I mean, that's always what happens. You get all the hard stuff in a combo, and then it's always the easy bit at the end is where it kind of falls apart sometimes. But he kept it together in the round.
Yeah, you saw Damos. He had a good punish on that while standing attack, but good step as well. But then missed the punish after, and Tetsu just going to make him pay for it. Oh, back to the wall. Eats the low smash. God damn, that is cheap.
Yeah, bro. I don't care what they do to that. That is always going to be cheap to me.
Low smash. Low smash
is just cheap, bro.
Low smash is too cheap.
Lee, that goes for you too. You piece of man. I hate that character.
I
bro.
wonder
Slow
if
heat
that's
smashes.
that Damos. Yo, somebody in the chat, correct me if I'm wrong. Is that the Liz player from Persona? Is that guy?
Oh wow.
That might be an old head. He played some other stuff.
Wow. Playing some Tekken. All right, but here we go. I'm not sure what this is.
You said they've been striving all morning, huh, Vera?
They've been striving.
They striving for that, bruh. They trying to have some fun out here, man. They striving.
Oh man. But yeah, man, there's been some really good games.
Really good games. I like how even though it's, man, we just came off of like a
Cara, que
really
ridículo.
intense Capcom Cup with some awesome
Yes.
stories. But it feels like there's never a stop in the action. You know, it's like on to the next one. Evo Japan, EWC qualifier time. Everybody's right back in there. It feels like there was never really even a break, to be honest.
I was talking about this with Sherry and like in range, just the fact that like this is kind of like our biggest first tournament like of the year, right? This is, even though we don't, it's a respective like all seasons going to their big, you know, tours. This is like the first way. This is the gateway big tournament now, where a lot of people will come out to, like you said, try to claim those EWC spots or our respective tour points on top of that. So coming off of something like Capcom Cup and then coming to this, especially with the recent announcements of like, you know, prize cash payout and just like you said, people getting picked up by a lot of orgs out there. This is definitely now the swing tournament that a lot of people have been coming to, and I'm happy to see it. For the first time, I literally, when on my first break, my little hour break, I actually went and saw somebody, and they was like, "Hey man, we're from Louisiana, and this is our first fighting game, anything." And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah, my girlfriend's parents were coming out here," and I was like, "Hey, why don't we go a little earlier so I can go to Evo Japan?" And he was like, "That's why we came." So it's so many people that are taking advantage of it, and even more so, they get to see something like this for the first time. Because you know, a lot of times, man, you don't get to come to big events overall, or just something like as big as Evo. So
Yeah, and it's always fascinating just seeing the different stories of all sorts of people coming to these events, you know, where people came from, the various countries, because there's so many different people from so many different countries that come to these big Evo events. You've got people from all over Europe, various states throughout the US, you've got various countries in South America as well, all throughout Asia, and it's just a big melting pot of cultures, and that's what makes these events so exciting.
Yeah, most definitely. And on top of that, I love the game variety that we have here. Even with the side stuff going on, I really wanted to enter the Virtua Fighter V-Tribe. I really wanted to do that. But of course, you still got stuff like Co-op Cup happening as well, which are very, you know, Japan-centric. You know what that is, and it's a very big thing over here. But here we go into Street Fighter 6, Hanaka versus Robin.
Getting planted, okay. Rushes the follow-up. Planner again.
Yeah, that modern D, bro. Terrifying. Yep.
Big jump away.
It's harder to fight a character like this in modern mode because you don't even get to see him move for a direction to do the SPD or nothing.
So one button SPD, so scary.
It's like one button SPD and the threat of like one button DPs, instant supers. It's